It's your boy, yadiiiig, 4 eyes, 2 G's, and before we get into the video for today guys, please make sure to like, subscribe, and follow your boy in all social medias for more. But on to today's topic, and today we're here to talk about Travis Scott, and in particular the song Antidote, which in many respects has become a new school classic, and in today's video I wanted to discuss the effect that this one song had on the career of Travis. But let's first begin by discussing the climate for Travis Scott prior to Antidote. After days before Rodeo, Travis had established himself as an exciting artist to watch from the newer generation, and he was starting to amass a decent cult following on the internet, with him being able to pack out relatively big venues and stealing the show at festival dates. But still, leading up to Rodeo, one connection that Travis wasn't able to make was to the mainstream. The lead single for Rodeo, 3500, a star-studded track with Future, 2 Chainz, and a catchy hook, was released with high hopes, but it didn't perform overly well and it flopped initially, with it entering the Hot 100 after release at number 82 before falling off the charts altogether by the next week. So, after 3500, Travis was in a weird position, because although Travis's name was kinda known to the public through his work and affiliation with Kanye, Jay-Z, and T.I., he had yet to really establish a brand, an image, or a voice in the mainstream. So, it's likely that in order for Rodeo to get a release date from Epic and Grand Hustle, they wanted Travis to start getting that mainstream attention himself, so Rodeo could get the proper push it needed to take Travis to that next level and not flop. Then, at a festival after party in Texas, Travis would tease Antidote shortly before its release.
Don't you let out the antidote. Yeah! Popping pills is all we know.
And as you can tell by the fans' reaction in that video that Travis was onto something special with this song. Then, on June 1st, the song would be uploaded to his SoundCloud with the caption, "This is for the real fans, the real rages, this is some vibes for the summer, this isn't on Rodeo, it's coming soon." And the song, although different from his material up until that point, would begin connecting with audiences like no other Travis song prior, and noticing the song's popularity, the label would then turn the SoundCloud Lucy into a single, with it getting an official commercial release and a radio push in late July. From here on out, it was really the merits of the track and that catchy melody that turned it into the mega hit it became, with it now being certified platinum 3 times over. But the song was more than a commercial smash for Travis, and now he was beginning to make inroads with the mainstream culture and be accepted by an audience that wasn't embracing him at first. It essentially took this whole internet cult underground based movement and gave it this mainstream platform exposure, with Travis now starting to become a known entity and voice in the eyes of the public. Off the back of the track's success, Rodeo finally had a release date, and its impressive first week numbers where it sold 85k would be at least partly due to Antidote's success. But more so than that, Antidote would put Travis's foot in the mainstream and gave him this huge opportunity to capitalize on, and that's exactly what he did. A huge arena tour with The Weeknd would be next in late 2015, which was a big platform to establish himself as an artist and get more people acquainted with him more so than just Antidote. And this in tandem with the 2 stellar collaboration on Wonderful would be just the follow up to Antidote that Travis needed to keep his name relevant and growing in the mainstream, with the song currently sitting at his most played of all time on his SoundCloud. But this is where Travis fans come to a crossroads, because for all the good I've spoken about Antidote and the era that followed it, it didn't just have an impact on the reach and stature of Travis as an artist, it would also have an impact and directly affect his artistic output. Quote unquote Antidote fans was becoming a derogatory term that was being flung around the internet by longtime Travis supporters to dismiss and look down upon Travis's newer fan base as wave riders and people who only like Travis because he is the new trend. And further than this, his fans were becoming weary of the distinct changes in his musical output. Wonderful in particular was a much lighter and a more pop-friendly sound that Travis fans were acquainted to, and it would foreshadow the changes in his music that would follow up on Birds. Things like his increased use of autotune, which was always there, but it was much more profound and used more often than before. before. His delivery would also change, and he would spend noticeably less time rapping in favor for a more melodic and sing-rapping approach. As well as this, the nature of his instrumentals were also different, and Birds would lean into a more trap-focused sound, but in an uninteresting way for the most part. And a popular sentiment amongst Travis fans was that he was trying to emulate the success of Antidote with his music that would follow. Of course, I don't want to focus on the negatives too much, because as we've seen with Astroworld, Birds was always looked at as kind of a side project for Travis, but it is important to mention the effect it had, both positive and perhaps negative. And that's it right there. And as you can see, Antidote was literally a career-altering song for Travis, and the exponential growth and success that we've seen Travis have over the years was all kickstarted with his SoundCloud Lucy back in June of 2015. And that's all we have for today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know if you want more videos like this in this style. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and follow your boy on all social medias for more.